This is unit 313. This is the hallway, entrance door, and then the hallway on the other side. Elevator is down this way. It's a little bit of a drive or walk. Here is the ramp in. That should be easily traversable. It's less than quarter of an inch. Come inside. Kitchen, refrigerator, oven, sink. Here we have the dishwasher. This is a pantry. There is a little door here that I don't know where it goes to. I think that's the water heater. This area here is for the washer dryer. They're already in here. It's a top loader. Looks like the washer and a front loader dryer. A little bit of extra space with shelving in there. Then here we have the way through into the apartment. This is about 3.1 feet. Should be big enough for the wheelchair, a little bit of a maneuverable thing. Here we go down the hallway. This goes to the bedrooms. And then here we have the living area. We have a very high counter. This is about chest high for me. I have the measurements for the length. Then here we have the area where we can put furniture. I have the measurement for this wall. The door opens to the outside, to the patio. Oops, there we go. Again, just a little bit of a hump here. I think there should be no problem to get over. Unfortunately, the storage is locked. Out here, there is room for like a little table, and I think all three of them can sit here even with the door coming open. Nice view here onto a little bit of a green belt. We go back inside. This is going to be the wall for the entertainment center. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. So this is the wall for the entertainment center, and then we're going down the hallway here. This is to the bedrooms. So off to this side, all the doors have the same opening. I have the measurements for this. This is going to be the guest bathroom and the bathroom, I guess, that Maggie is going to use. Didn't take too many measurements in here, and I don't quite know where the switch is. It's behind the door. Bathtub, just regular toilet, single sink, little cabinet for towels in here. Turn this off so that we don't have to listen to the fan. Then this would be Maggie's room. I'm gonna have measurements on the paper. Doesn't look like a queen would fit comfortably, but I don't think that's the issue for her anyway. We have a little walk-in closet. There's only one little shelf, nothing else. So we have a lot of freedom here to put shelving in here. Then here is a room. There is a outlet for a TV, and over there is actually the outlet for cable, but I don't know if they have cable, if they will get that. Behind the door is some electrical stuff, but it's behind the door, and it's going to be usually shut. There is a fan and a light installed. And then we go into the main bedroom. I have measurements for this. This is the wall facing towards the apartment. There is an outlet and cable connection. Then we have the window. I have the height from the floor. It's about, I would think, about 2 feet. And then here we have the wall. We have a little walk-in closet. Very nice handles. Same as the other one. It's a little bit bigger. Only has a little bit of shelving. I think if we don't like this, this should not be too difficult to take down. Although I don't know how they fasten this, but that should be something that can be taken down, and it doesn't disturb putting any kind of shelving in there. And then this is the main bathroom. I'm going to turn the light on here. So this is behind the door. We have a little cabinet. Again, quite spacious for towels and things. These look like they can be taken out and off the walls if we want to do something different in there. A door opens into that. And then here we have, again, one sink. The toilet, Debbie was talking about being able maybe to put some handles here. Nothing can be put against here because this is very cheap wood. This is the bathtub. The bathtub kind of goes smaller as you go inside, so it kind of is like a little bit of a funnel. I have measurements on the bottom of it so we know how wide a chair can be. There's some holders here. No shower heads with a little hose on it, but that's easy to change. This here is for the curtain. And then we have a towel holder here. This is not going to be something that Casey can hold on to. It's not sturdy. And a little hook. So a nice little bathroom here. 2 outlets. And just cabinets here. Drawers don't open. That is this. I'm gonna have measurements for everything. Room has a fan and a light as well. And that kind of concludes everything. I'm gonna take a shot here of the kitchen. So I think next to the door, there can be a small table here in the kitchen when the door is not opened. I think 3 people can sit at it. So that's definitely an option. Refrigerator. Ice thing is on the top. It's not huge, but it does have an ice cube maker. And then we have just a standard refrigerator. I think this will be quite accessible for Casey. Drawers. Very, not very nice electric. Looks like 1950s, but that's the technology. Microwave is high. There's some additional shelving cupboards up there, plenty of outlets here on the countertop, double sink, again not something that's going to be accessible to Casey, dishwasher. And if we look from over here, the main issue that I think, you know, when we come in, and I think it will be okay, is just the space here between these two for the wheelchair to get through, and she'll have to kind of make a pretty sharp corner here to get into the bedroom area. But very nice place. Everything is nicely finished. I like it. It's cute and all new. It smells new, and yeah, that's my video.